Hello, welcome. Oh, I lost my voice. I'm gonna do a video here with my show you all my blushes, and you can't see them in frame right now, but they are here. Everything, single blushes, cream blushes, palettes with blushes, blush palettes, and we will start with them, I think. So I will push these aside. And I think we will start with the cream ones because I only have two. So I will push these aside a bit and just focus on these two. I just used up one cream blush, which I'm very happy about. I got one new, and it is this one, the Jordana Triple Play, in something, I think it's like spicy rosé. I'm not sure I even swatched it, but I'm gonna do that now. So that looks like that. And the other one is this blush serum that I got in a subscription box from, is it Bella Pierre? No, Botanic Beauty. Bella Pierre was the one I used up. And this is so pink, so oh, it's hard to get out. Has it dried out? And it's not that much in this tube. I can't get it out. That's interesting. So I should probably use it before it's... Or is it dried out? I have to look this up. And this will be, yeah, oh, you can see. It's like blinding pink, and then it has dried out. So I will probably throw this away. And I hardly ever used it, and it's like it's nothing there. That was interesting. So from now on I only have one cream blush. Well, look at this. Can you see? Well, and this will go in the trash. So one cream blush. Great. And I will have to wipe that off because that wasn't that nice. Okay, last year I had I had two, because this one I bought, the Jordana one I bought recently. So I had two, now I only have one, and that's fine because my goal is to try to use some lipstick as cream blushes, so the Jordana one will have to wait, I think. Then I have two blush palettes. It's hard to be in frame here, and this one is from NYX and this one is from Catrice, and I have actually one more. I have three. This one is it says contour palette, but I had three of these elf quads, and I switched them around. So I had one that said blush palette, and now this contains two blushes, and because I gave two away. So these two, I can swatch them. First, I gave away the ones that I didn't think I would like to use, and I'm not sure about these colors either. They are very pink. This one is extremely light, and that's pretty good, I think. I will have to do another swatch. That wasn't really good. Well, there you can see. And this one is very bright. So yeah, this is a blush palette, but it's only two blushes left. This one is the Catrice Blush Artist Shading Palette. Oh, I should hold it like this. No, I shouldn't. I should hold it like this because I have the viewfinder upside down. And as you can see, it has three shades in here. And last year I had, oh, this was very sheer. It almost doesn't pick up on my finger. Well, there they are. Last year I had 4, so I gave 1 away and kept these 3. And the last one is the NYX one, and it's called Sweet Cheeks. And it contains 8 shades. I consider them all to be blushes, but maybe these 2 are not. But because it says blush palette, I count them as that. So from this corner here, I like when they are not that pigmented actually. This was pigmented, but that's a darker shade, so it's nothing strange about that. And this one, ooh, yeah, that's the really pink, but it was kind of sheer. So that's 4 of them, and the other 4, this seems like a shiny one. Yes, it is, but that can be nice too. This one is a very different shade. It's more of a peachy kind of shade, but it can be nice. And this one is not that pigmented either when you compare it in the pan there, and this one is a more orange shade, and that was more pigmented. So that's this blush palette. Oh, I put my nail in the hot pink one. That's not good. Okay, so that's those 3. I will wipe that off and show you the last palettes that contains blushes, like face palette and 1 eyeshadow palette actually. We can start with that one. It is this NYX one, Underneath It All, Butt Naked, and it looks like this. This is really old. Lots of eyeshadows there, and then it has a little thing there with 4 blushes. So when you swatch with the pink, it always gets very bad swatch. There's them. And I think I had 1 more palette that I gave away with blushes and eyeshadows last year, and I have written down here I had 11 palettes with blushes in them, and now I only have 7, so that means I have had to I think I gave away some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, it's correct. This one I have here, it's not a palette anymore. But anyway, no, it's 7. And I can show you this when I'm at it. I had a palette that was from Isadora. It was a trio, and it contained a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter. And I have depotted the blush here, but this comes from a palette, and I will just to the next time count it as a single, I think, but for now it is like that because it's in a project. The other palettes I have with blushes in them are first this one from e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder in St. Lucia, don't know. This is a very light one, I think. Yeah, you hardly can see it there. And I have a sleek trio that is called Light, and here's the blush, and that is more of a shimmery one. And then I have a Stila one, the Get Cheeky palette. I think I can swatch it with this one. I like that shade. I like those pink, like almost mauve kind of shades. And then we have the Becca Afterglow that contains two blushes and 3 highlighters. One of the blushes is very brown, but it still is a blush, and it is called Flower Child and Wild Honey. The Wild Honey is the one that is browner, that one. So that's them. And the last one is this Catrice Professional Makeup Techniques palette. 1, I think it's called 010 or something. And this contains 2 blushes. One of them doesn't look like a blush at all, and it is that one, but because it says blush, it says Pearly Blush. I will count it as a blush, and I will swatch them here. So it's more of a blush topper or something. That's that. Then we have my singles, and they are right here. I'll have to wipe off my arm a bit. We can start with, I'm telling you how many I have. I have like 21. Last year I had 29. I gave a lot of them away. I think I threw away about 2 or so, but the rest I gave away. One of them I tried to give away, but nobody wanted it, so that has ended up in my highlighter category because it was kind of a in-between thing. And we will start with the loose powders, as I said, and then we will go on to these other ones. I have 3. And one is from Yag Minerals, but it says ID Minerals, so this is very old. Rose Radiance is the name. And this is so pretty, I think. But I think it's very messy to have blush in a loose form, but it's very cute. Can you see? I like those pink shimmers and more cool tone pinks I like. So that's that. The other one is from Yag Mineral. It's a Swedish brand, and this is in Lovely Apricot. And this was a gift when I bought something else. This I bought myself. I think it's kind of interesting to tell you if I have picked it myself or not. And this is very nice as well, and that was a very heavy swatch. But it's a nice one, but it's very messy, as you can see. And yeah, that's that. And the last one is from Annabelle Minerals, and it came in a subscription box. This is in the shade Coral, and when I show you this, you can see very clearly that it's not coral at all, but it's a very nice shade. It's mauve or something. I like it. And this has a sifter, which is good. But I've hardly ever used these. I tried them out last year when I did my blush project. I have tried out every blush. That's why I decluttered so many. So 21 blushes is kind of alright, I think. Then on to my regular singles, my pressed singles. And we can start with the Tarte ones. I had 3, and now I have 2 because I gave one away. And this one is called Seduce. And this one is called Harmony. These 2. And I'm making a mess here. We have one from Estée Lauder that is called Sensuous Rose. Oops. The brush. And it looks like this. It's a nice kind of neutral shade, and it wasn't the best swatch, but I think you can see the color. And these I bought myself. We will go on with the ones I bought myself, and then I will show you the ones I got in boxes. This is the Hot Mama from the Balm, and it looks like that. A bit shimmery, as you can see. The Laura Mercier Mocha Spice Quad. I count as a blush because it's most likely be used as a blush. That one, I like that color a lot. It's a very neutral one as well. And then we have one more from NYX. One more, I haven't shown you any NYX ones. Okay, one from NYX. The Ombre Blush in Mauve Me. And I have just worked out, so I don't want to show you how I look in the reflection of that blush. And as you can see, it's very mauve. The Art Deco one, it's called Sunshine Blush. It looks like that. Then we have from I Heart Makeup the Blushing Hearts, Triple Baked Blush, Candy Queen of Hearts. And this is a shimmery one, as I remember it. It's very sheer, I think. That's pretty nice actually in the summer. Then we have another heart-shaped one from Too Faced, and this is the I Will Always Love You Love Flush. This is very pigmented, and I wasn't that excited about this color because it's very apricot-y. I'm not sure that's the best color on me, but in the summer I think it's kind of alright. What else? I have these smaller sized pans. The first one, Bourjois, and it's in Jasper Rose or Rose de Jaspe. And we will do it here. You can't hardly see it, but it's more of a neutral pink shade. This is the Paese one in 45. That one. The Pixie one is repressed because it came broken. Beach Rose it's called. And I think this actually wasn't one I bought myself, now that I remember it. It came in a box or something. So that's that. And what else? This I bought myself, and this one too. Then I think the rest is things I got in boxes. And the Milani one in Luminoso. I had two of these. I gave one away because it was too dark actually. So that's that one, very peachy. And the next one in Pinched. And that is very pink. Time for a wipe. Only have a few left, and all of those are things I got in subscription boxes, these little ones. And we can start with this one, So Susan. This I brought with me a couple of times on travel, so you hardly can't see that it says So Susan anymore. Pink shiny one, the blush from Model Co, and it's in the shade Peach Bellini. This one I like a lot, the Glossy Rosewood blusher. It's Cryolan or a Cryolan with glossy box. It's this is so soft to touch, and this is more pink mauve kind of shade. I tend to like more neutral and pink blushes, strangely. A cool tone pink, not warm tone pink. Not that much. This is a nice one, the Clinique one. And this I got, that wasn't a nice swatch. I got when I bought something else, I don't remember that one. It's a very nice neutral blush. And the last two, one is from Face Stockholm. It's a Swedish one in Worship. And the last one is from Glazel. I don't think it has a name. That one. So that's my single blushes, my blush palettes and so on. And I did a really good job last year and got rid of some that I didn't use. I had too many blushes, and you may have seen that project or thing I did. I don't think I'm gonna finish up anything because blushes go so slow. This one I have used in a project for a year almost, but because I did the blush project, focus project, I didn't use it as much as I should. But you can see I haven't hit pan or anything. It has a dip, but not much more. Oh, I forgot to show you this one. This is a Makeup Geek blush in Spellbound. I forgot that one. We can swatch these together. This is the Makeup Geek and this is the Isadora one. That was it. I don't have anything more. No, I don't. Hope you liked it. I will go on to highlighter next, I think. Bye bye.